You don't even want to give me a hug?
So I've gone down the rabbit hole of kids running away. And I have some questions. I don't know if you were a kid that ran away and or if you have children that have gotten disturbed so much that they ran away. I'm very curious about this because I have never experienced this. I don't know if it was a different generation. But first of all, how does a kid know that that's an option? Like, serious question. How did they know that they have an option of running away? And then two, as a parent, like I just, me personally, I couldn't handle that because here's the thing. I did now when I was a teenager, when I was in middle school, maybe about to be a teenager, I did run away because I had some serious issues going on at the house. You know, it was just a lot of pressure. My mom passed away. I moved in with the guardian. She was very controlling and overbearing, and at times, as a little kid, as a young, like almost a teenager, I would just go like just leave because I just couldn't take it anymore. So, but that was different. But when like you have like this like 5-year old, these 6 and 5 and 7, like what y'all doing to these kids? I mean, is it, am I like, is it just, this is a different type of child? Is this a level of intelligence that like, were you one of these kids that said you want to write? Like, are you like a neurosurgeon right now? Very serious. I'm very serious. And another reason why I just couldn't handle it, because I am like really, I had a little puppy dog when I was older. I had the cutest. He was this the I call it was a girl called the Jada. I used to work at PetSmart. I was grooming dogs, and a lady came in and said she doesn't want her dog anymore. And of course, I was like, I guess I'll take it because it was just the cutest dog I've ever seen. It was brown. It had these hazel eyes. It was the absolute cutest dog that I've ever seen in my life. So me being a young dog mom and just no clue about nurturing or taking care of anything, she had to go to the bathroom and I was too tired to be bothered by that. It was early in the morning. So I opened the door to let her out. And why is I'm always getting text messages? Anyway, so I opened the door to let her out and I went back in the house to put flip flops on and I was gonna follow her outside. And when I went outside, she was gone. No, 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 no. Let me go back. When I checked back on her, and I don't feel like it was that long, but you know, I don't remember it being like a really long time of me letting her out and then kind of going back in. I don't know if I laid down, I can't remember. But when I went to go see about her, I saw her. That's what happened. I saw her bopping down the street. She was across the street. She was bopping down the street. This was in Baltimore City, like, and you know, it wasn't like the hood, but it was in, you know, it was in like a, I don't know, it wasn't like the worst area, but anyway, so I saw her bopping down the street. And so when I went to go in the house to get my flip flops on to go get my beautiful dog, because like, where are you going? And when I went outside to go look for her, Jada was gone. She was gone. There was no trace of her. I of course started to panic. I didn't I went all up and down the street. I couldn't find her. It was as if she disappeared. Someone had already snatched her up. And so as that since I've had that experience with a dog, the idea of me playing that with my child, I cannot do. I would not be able to do because I just don't think it's I know it's kind of cute, but for me, I just don't think it's funny. I personally couldn't handle that pressure because as soon as I see that little kid going around the corner, I'm panicking. I don't know. I don't know. Am I overreacting? I don't know. I don't know.